Hi girls, we're back for a second vlog. I'm so excited. The first vlog was absolutely amazing to create and I want to give you guys as many tips as possible, and I'm gonna do that by going through a week with you. I don't want to make this intro too long. We have a lot to get into, and I have hauls, shopping, I got my license, which means I can take you everywhere that I go, and we're gonna be showing you all of my routines because I'm trying to become an it girl just like you guys, and that's what we're gonna be doing in today's vlog. Peep the sweatshirt. All right, let's get started. It is currently Monday, February 24th, and I am getting my first vlog edited to go up. And while I do that, I thought, why not make another vlog? And we are currently doing a little bit of work. I'm moving my website to Shopify because that is the most seamless way that I can start making physical products, which is obviously exactly what I want to bring to you guys. I think that I've been curating content for so long from all of the brands that I love and admire, and literally just analyzing all of them because that is what I love to do. But it's kind of time to start getting into my own thing, being creative, and to do that, when I want to be more creative, I always start by going on Pinterest because I get so much inspiration. So let me show you my little Pinterest session. I'm currently absolutely loving this editorial style and just kind of envisioning what it will look like if it said Club Studios on it. Kind of like how Sporty and Rich does it, but with more of a messy vibe and less of a super curated vibe. So basically I have a huge capture section. This is currently what Club Studios is curating. I absolutely love this vibe right now. This is kind of what the website is looking like. That's the mood board for it, and that's also what you're gonna see on the website. All of these graphics that you see are made by me, so nothing you see on here except for maybe this is gonna be not, and it'll say on the pin if I made it. Loving this vibe. As you can see, there's a lot of inspo that comes up for this, but this is the new Club Studios logo, which I absolutely love, and I'm loving this just soft white and pink vibe. Really loving this vibe. It kind of sets us apart from all the other ones, like from Sporty and Rich, because it's a little bit more pink and it's a little bit more white, and I'm trying to incorporate all of those colors kind of into what we're doing intentionally, because I think that colors have a huge impact and effect on what people think of a certain drop that we have. So all of that is in my mind right now because that's super important. This is my secret board. It's a little bit of a behind the scenes, but it's where I capture all of the aesthetic things that I'm finding and where I repost them. So all of these things you should be seeing pop up on what I'm curating. So if we look deep into my Pinterest, you can see I'm curating a lot of Dior and Chanel right now. And I'm also loving text and type. If you need creativity in your life, just get onto the creative side of Pinterest. That's my advice for this. Hi guys, I'm going to take a little bit of a pause from work because I need to make sure that my skin is clean before I keep working. When it's at night, my skin is always the most susceptible to breaking out, and so I'm going to just wash my face. This is my favorite cleanser, the Kale and Green Tea and Spinach Vitamin Cleanser from You See the People. This is so clean and I love the packaging on it, so that's why I use it. I think it's super cool, and it also just cleans my skin really well. This is the acne haul we're working with today. Yeah, I just said acne haul. I just started breaking out right here and a little bit on my chin, but mostly my forehead is where it's at, so we're gonna be targeting this one. I've recently been mixing in the Versed Day Dissolve Cleanse because I realized that sometimes I don't get all of my makeup off when I cleanse the first time. And so if I'm going to double cleanse, I might as well make sure that everything's off, even if I have to use something a little bit oily or balmy to get it off. The second cleanse is done, and I'm going to show you the mask I use. I use this one. This is the Indian Healing Clay, the Aztec Secret mask, and I saw a video that said that you're supposed to mix it with apple cider vinegar. So that's what I'm gonna do today because I want this to have the best effect. As you guys can see, I actually use this a lot. It's pretty much like half empty. So let's see what wonders it does today. I just have to make sure that I don't leave it on for too long, otherwise it'll dry out my skin. So. Okay, so you're gonna mix it like this and then pour the apple cider vinegar inside. And it's supposed to be a clay mask texture, so you have to mix it up until it gets to be that texture. Okay, this is what the mask looks like on. It's not perfect, but I love how thick the consistency is and how bubbly it goes onto your face, and then it all just dries up, gets everything out of my pores, and I always wake up honestly with really glowing skin as long as you don't leave it on for too long. So I'm gonna let this sit for about 15 or 10 minutes, and I'm gonna go do a little bit of work. Hi guys, we are currently at Free People. Sorry, the music is really loud. Emily created an outfit for us. The plan is we're gonna try it on and then show each other. So let me show you what we've got. So she chose a bunch of like pink colors. These are the kind of colors that she chose. And then of course we have the jacket. Guys, this is outfit number 1 that Emily picked out for me. And then I picked out an outfit for Emily and we're kind of deciding if we like it. This one is like kind of cute, but I'm not loving the dress vibe underneath, so I might switch that out. I think that anytime I'm in dressing rooms, it's just important to think about what I'm actually gonna want to wear. And to be honest, I don't know if this is the most flattering, but we're gonna try another one and that should be better. My hair always gets frizzy when I'm shopping and I always have to put it up. But before I do that, this is the second outfit. I added the little pink bag and we have pink pants, but I have similar pink pants at home from Amazon, so I think that we're going to skip out on this one. The bag is really cute though. I am back in the car from going shopping. I got lots of different things from different stores, kind of just little things because I didn't want to spend too much money. We're gonna go back home and eat now. This is kind of the end of the vlog for Tuesday. I actually find it very cringy when an influencer gets out their camera and they start crying, but as someone who kind of just had a breakdown with one of my advisors, I think that it's super important to showcase some of like the very difficult moments about trying to build yourself up, especially as someone who is still younger and literally has all these instances where you're just on Pinterest and you're looking at your future life, and it can be very extremely difficult to not get imposter syndrome or to just feel like you've had just a really very shitty, very down time. And so this is just for all of y'all, because I'm trying to be as completely vulnerable as possible. There are bad moments, but yeah, I guess what comes after is just picking yourself up, having a little self-care moment, and keeping on working and knowing that you are like enough and that you're doing enough and that everything is actually going to be okay. In the end, it just doesn't feel like that right now. So yeah, this is the real, actually vulnerable side about doing all this. It's extremely difficult. Girls, we have 30 minutes to get to the gym today. Let's see how it goes. From driving to the gym, all the stretching. I have not been consistently going to the gym. I woke up with a puffy face today, and I'm gonna mix this Youth to the People serum with this Youth to the People serum. This is one of my absolute favorites. This is the coffee serum, and it helps wake up your face in the morning. I don't know how a serum can help wake up your face, but coffee it's 15% vitamin C and clean caffeine energy serum. So I think it just restores the bounce and the life in your face. But plot twist, I'm actually gonna do some gua sha because this morning, as you can see, I woke up with a very puffy face. This is like that TikTok. Watch me snatch my face in 4 minutes. But you guys are gonna watch me snatch my face in 20 minutes. At the end of this, we're gonna have an amazing face because I'm gonna do gua sha every single day. Okay, still not absolutely loving how my face looks, but I guess you could say that I'm a little bit more snatched, maybe. Okay guys, it is a little bit later. As you can see, I have just a little bit of makeup on. I still need to put mascara on, but I'm not going to put on too much this morning because I am going to be doing a little bit afterwards. Lifetime has a little shower area. I don't necessarily know if I'm going to shower, but I do know that there's locker rooms and a vanity, like a bunch of vanities in the women's locker room. So we are packing up little glossy makeup bag because I am just going to be bringing this stuff with me. I also really want the Mini of the Merit perfume because I obviously don't want to take a big one right now, but it looks like that is what we are doing. I also am going to take, of course, my little Merit stick, and I am going to put in my deodorant after I put on some right now. Let me do my mascara really quick, and then I'm going to show you what's in my bag. Here's what's going in my bag for after. We have my makeup, we have a little deodorant, and we have some Brandy sweatpants that I bought yesterday, and just this shirt. And then if I choose, I can just wear this shirt with my leggings because it's also navy. So that's our plan. I am now at school, work, if you want to call it that, and I just went to yoga. It was very fun. I feel a little sweaty though, so we'll see.